So I created events when after I wrote my first book, Still Standing After All the Tears, we did Still Standing Live, and we had them in several cities and different states in the country. And they were really incredible. I mean, really inspirational. But you know what? I feel like the issue really with inspiration and motivation is that it dies out quickly. And sometimes when people have really gone through difficult things, they don't even want to do a workbook. I have two really amazing workbooks that go with Still Standing After All the Tears. And I've gone through them myself, even, and I wrote them. Just sometimes felt like I needed that, that rubber meets the road kind of work. But when I really got to thinking about how to inspire girls, sure, we could do events, we could do workbooks. Well, as a matter of fact, I do have journals. So with each story, I've created a journal. And the one that goes with the first book, Blair and the Forgotten Flames, is Believe in Yourself, because that really connects to what the story is about, what Blair has to overcome, what she has to deal with, the demons and the beasts that really get under her skin and really wreak havoc with how she feels about herself. And it's really incredible to watch the transformation of this character. But again, why stories and not just right get to the point? I think really sometimes advice doesn't land as hard as a story can. Just like when we tell our stories, when you hear an inspiring story, man, you really start to feel that you might be able to do something too. Different than someone just saying you should do this, you should do that, advice, right? And so I thought for girls, when I think back on books that I read as a kid that inspired me, and I thought about how it is that we relate to the characters, we get into the story, we kind of put ourselves in the story. And I feel like, especially in this first book, Blair and the Forgotten Flames, I really don't know that there are many girls who wouldn't identify with this character, who wouldn't identify with mean girls, wouldn't identify with feeling left out, wouldn't identify with self doubt. Let's face it, as women, as adults, we have self doubt. It's just something that's part of the human experience. And so, through these stories, what if our girls can jump into that character, can feel like they are Blair for 10 chapters, and then walk away feeling just a little different? Even though it's an imaginary story, it's almost like a real story that can inspire each of these girls. And so, if you know a preteen girl that's going through anything, do you know someone who needs a little more confidence, a little more courage? I really think that's the beauty of being able to take something and make it magical. Is we are hearing from so many people that not just that they love the book, but the details of it. And it's not just really so far I haven't heard that it's just been this cool magical thing. It's really the heart of it that they're relating to, the choices of having to use integrity and make one choice over the other. So imagine teaching these incredible lessons about courage, about identity, believing that you being unique is good, integrity, value, just valuing yourself, and having hope. These are the five core tenets that are in Blair and the Forgotten Flames when she has to go and light these five flames. And this is not just battling with her own self doubt, it is also battling with beasts, with those influences that get into our heads that cause fear. And isn't that the way it is in real life? We all have beasts and we all have fear. We all have self doubt. We have those things that want to keep us from doing something, from moving forward, to making those hard choices. And I really believe that through these Levadoo stories, we can help to empower a generation of unbreakable girls, that girls can start to believe that if Blair, this, even though it's a magical, made up character, that if Blair, who represents real girls, can do it, then maybe they can too. Check out Lubadoos. I'll put the link under the video because I know Lubadoos is a little hard to figure out how to spell, but check out Lubadoos. Get Blair and the Forgotten Flames for a girl in your life. And by the way, we've had adults absolutely love the stories, say they were on the edge of their seats, and even men. So you might want to check it out for yourself. But that's what I'm doing. And again, if you're interested in my adult work, feel free to go to valeriesilvera.com. Otherwise, lubadoos.com. Have an awesome day.